So, can I show you something? I got a Kizer here, and it's something. This is, where is it? This is a Kizer Flashbang Matte Kuchiara M390 blade, titanium handle. It's only a 3-inch blade. Man, let's get a look at this thing. I think I know what it is, and I think it's pretty special. Kizer Flashbang. And if you know what a flashbang is, you might be thinking, well, man, I've seen a flashbang before. But have you seen one? Oh, this one's even got fancy paper. This has been on the bench for months. Yeah, look at this thing, man. Come on. Kizer Flashbang with the skeleton. With the skull. Come on, look at this thing. What the? Oh my goodness. And it's in M390, not your standard S35. Let's get rid of all this. Yeah, wow. I mean, me and my chasing down these Kizers. Oh my goodness. The luck of... Oh, detent's pretty soft. There it is. Just got to be a little intentional. A little bit of a recurve there on the blade. M390 steel. Stone washed. Flashbang. Serial number. Titanium scales. Titanium milled pocket clip. Pretty good tension. Nice ramps on it. And this knife is light. Oh, is it light? A little bit of a choke up opportunity there. Very light with these titanium scales. And it's got some anodizing in here in the blue, and then some there in the gold. So in the eye and the nose. How about it? Very smooth action. What a solid piece. Up here on the spine. Kuchiara. Nice tip. It was definitely represented to me as like new in a box. Never been sharpened, never been carried. I don't see any wear marks anywhere on it. I mean, I do see anodizing on this pocket clip though. It goes from gold to purple. I didn't see that before, but the pocket clip's been anodized, gold to purple. And this is a factory piece. This isn't aftermarket customized. This came like this. This is, I mean, wow, is this thing cool. Let's get in it. I mean, I'd never seen one, and it just came across me and said, hey, I got a flashbang. And I was like, yeah, I'd love to see it. And I had seen one before. And I think deep down I was like, I wonder, man. And then I got the picture and it was like, yeah, it's the skull version, man. Come on. M390 skull. Just as cool could be. As cool as a flashbang could be. What the? Yeah, and of course, like a lot of these Kizers, these from this same era, they put them together backwards. I don't know why. Is a person at the factory left-handed or dyslexic? Man, I don't know, but they're backwards. It's got a captured pivot pin, but it can only come from the lock scale. Yeah. So you end up putting it together kind of backwards. You're fighting against the detent to get it put together. There's that washer. It's kind of hiding there. All right, well, let's wipe it down. I think I'm going to use a little solvent on this piece. It feels like it's got a film or something on it, on that stone wash. So, a little ethanol leaves very little residue behind. And whatever it does leave behind can wipe off with a dry towel really easily. Yeah, anodized pocket clip, polished titanium scales, M390 steel. It's got this wonderful milled skull. Oh, and it's got red. There's red in the mouth. So the blue, the gold, and the red. Very cool. I mean, they definitely went out and decided to customize it for sure. Pretty neat. Be interesting to do a search on this and see if I can find anything. And, you know, when I'm searching for these and I'm going, hey, price and availability, sometimes I do a simple search. Like if I can find it on White Mountain Knives or Amazon or eBay, I'll roll with that. But sometimes I really kind of dig in. And this is one I'll dig in and see what I can really come up with. All right. Got to come this way with it. And then it looks like the capture is to the top. Yeah, right there. Like so. I'm going to steal that pin. Even though I'm kind of going backwards with that detent, I still want to try to mount everything down. Okay. Stop pin is milled in and travels within the blade. It's kind of cool. Okay. I think I'm going to put just the tiniest little bit of oil there. And then I want to oil that detent ball. Yeah, right there. Lots of oil. I don't mind. A little oily. Okay, let's press fit. Yeah, everything lined up perfect first shot. I say it lined up perfect, but now I'm kind of questioning if it did or not, because that is really difficult to turn in there, and we are not down. We don't look even. I think I'm bound up. There it went. Oh, is that smooth now? Oof. Center blade. Okay, let's get this last screw in. I just had to give it a little more attention. Nice, snappy, drop shut. Oh, wonderful. I am going to rub this with a different towel. A little higher quality microfiber. And of course, then I'm going to handle it and get my fingerprints back all over it. But we'll start from there. Nice stone wash on the blade. Yeah, wonderful. Well, let's call this action. So, yeah, I don't think I can fail it now. Let's try. I'm going to try to fail it. Yeah, I can, but barely. Any type of pressure at all, and that runs up in there. Very smooth. Do have to be cognizant of the lock bar. The way that this knife is built, structured, man, you want to grab that lock bar right there. And of course, you don't want to do that. I think I am going to cycle that with a little bit of pressure on that lock bar. It didn't have a great track on the blade, and I can actually feel that bearing or that detent ball running over the milling, the mill marks. All right, let's go with that. Yeah, so now that I'm aware of that lock bar, if I just grab the clip here, this thing runs like a dream. Definitely A-level action. Super smooth. Hydraulic. Wonderful. Talk about ergonomics. So it's got a cutout. Nice large flipper tab. Lock in behind there. The other three fingers lock in behind that up on the blade, on the scales. Not the blade, the scales. And so it does afford for a confident grip. Not so confident, confident, very confident. I mean, we're up here at a confident grip. I've got a nice flipper tab finger guard blocking me, so I'm pretty confident I can go forward with this knife and not run up over the blade for sure. Yep. Pocket clip pretty much invisible there. No hot spots. Let's see how it runs in a pocket. Thick stuff. Yeah, all the way in. Just kind of a bump to get over it. Nice and smooth. Standard jean size material. Not a lot of tension there. Pardon me. Maybe lacking a little bit in the retention department. Pretty sure if I flopped around, yeah, that knife would find its way loose and could fly out of the pocket. So it could use a little tension there. And I might as well do it. Okay, 2 screws. It was recessed into the scale, the titanium scale. It was a little dirty in there, so I wiped it out. But it just slightly recessed, so it helps retain it. It's got a round edge, round corners, but a couple of flat sides. So all in all, I think as long as the screws stay tight, shouldn't be an issue. I'm going to try to bend it by hand, just see if I can't put a little bit of bend. It's pretty thin titanium. And so, of course you want to be careful here, man. Nothing worse than busting your pocket clip. I just want to put just the tiniest little bow in it. I mean, I'm going to go with that. It looks like there's just the slightest little bow on it now. And it won't take much to add tension to this, that's for sure. Just a little bit of bow on it. Wrap it in a bow. Pretty bird, pretty bird. I mean, it's inevitable. Can't help it. Stupid finds me wherever I'm at. I'm going to guess that front one's the longer screw. The pocket clip's a little thicker up there. Pocket clip's beautiful. I'm actually, as I'm doing this, I'm excited to research this knife. I didn't research it when I bought it. I just knew it was rare, and I think I'd only seen it in a picture somewhere and not for sale. Oh yeah, way more tension on there now. Let's see what it did. Thick stuff. I'm not even sure if I'll get it in there now. Yeah, it would take everything. So standard jeans, yeah, it's wonderful. Excellent retention now. Good tension on it. My spot in his back corner pocket. Yeah, buddy. Nice. Okay. Safety. Can I catch the blade? Yeah, there's no blade contact there. The tip is recessed, so no tip contact. So the clip's good, tip's good, and I'm not worried about any incidental blade contact in my pocket. Wonderful. I wonder if it's sharp. That recurve. Come on, man. Show me what you got. Yeah, come on. Super duper sharp. I like it. One more cut. There you are. Yeah, I like it, man. Very nice. Good job from the factory. All right, here's a moment of truth, man. Price and availability. Flashbang. Where are they, and what do we got to pay to get one? Let's get that centered. Okay, the Kizer Flashbang. There are several of these on eBay in G10 and N690. There's a lot of those. There's also a lot of the titanium versions. The G10, N690, I mean, they look like they're going anywhere from like $40 to $80. The titanium versions they look to be $150 to $200 for the titanium versions of this. There's none of these. I'm not seeing any of these. I do want to research this version real quick. So the only difference in the designation was this version was just called the Skully. The Kizer Dorado also had a plain titanium S35VN model, which this Flashbang did as well. And it had a Skully version as well. So two versions kind of dropped at the same time with a Skully model. And Matt Skully is pretty well known. I've got a CH knife over here on the bench in a pile that's got that same skull in it. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But yeah, pretty awesome. Very cool knife. And I'm pretty sure that the standard Flashbang in titanium and S35VN is just as solid without the polished titanium. It has more of a bead blast finish that Kizer's known for on some of their higher end knives. Really wonderful. Like, here's what I'm trying to say. Like the Gemini in titanium. Very nice, wonderful finished edges and just soft in the hand. Yeah. All right. Well, listen, Kizer Flashbang, M390, Mac Cucciara, and it's a Skully version. Appreciate y'all watching.